or I just
I'll ask. Yeah.
prompt you? Okay.
Hey, I don't have my hat on tonight. This is Eric, 5 minutes set apart from the heart. We've got the 3 questions tonight. We've got Michael with us. Some of you may remember Michael.
Hello.
Michael's an old friend of
Hi.
Jackets for Jesus. So tonight, Michael's going to get the three questions. I hope you'll tune in. I hope you'll listen in. Share it with your friends. Hey, Michael, first
Yes.
question tonight is
Certainly.
this. How did it happen? How did you end up on the streets?
Okay. Well, I developed a drinking problem. I had
When you say a drinking problem, what do you mean?
alcohol, I consumed a lot of alcohol for many, many years. I drank. I had a very good job. I had a very good job living down in Long Beach, California.
You lived in Long Beach.
I did, yeah.
Did you really? That's where I'm from.
Yeah, I know. Wilson High School. I used to drive past it all the time to work. You know, I was engaged to be married. My fiance was an attorney. We had a pretty good life. I mean, we had a nice home in Pacific and 8th Street in downtown Long Beach. You know, condominium actually. So, you know, I started drinking very heavily. You know, and a few years went by, and she left me, and then I lasted about a year and a half at my job, and then finally.
What kind of work did you do?
I was a funeral director. I don't want to say which mortuary.
Okay, that's right.
but
That's right.
I was a funeral director at a major mortuary here.
That didn't drive me to drink too.
Yeah, yeah. I was a funeral director, you know, at a major mortuary, and then you know, we had a good life. You know, things went well. And then after she left, I really started excelling my drinking. I would drink like about almost a case of beer a night.
A case of beer a
Yeah,
night.
I don't know how, but 12. I would say 12 to 18 beers on average a night.
So your bank account emptied out on alcohol and your stomach got fat, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was up to 250.
Wow.
Yeah, I was up to 250 pounds. So I finally got fired from that job after a year and a half. I originally was born in LA, so I came back to LA, was continuing to drink. I ended up on the Union Rescue Mission here on San Pedro Street in downtown Los Angeles. And I will say one thing, you know, for those of you listening out there, that there's no discrimination when it comes to poverty or to alcoholism or drug addiction. You know, I'm obviously a Caucasian. I'm college educated, and it affected me. So I came from a good upbringing, good background and stuff.
So your mom and dad raised you right, all that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
oh yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, they made sure I went to college. I traveled, done a lot of extensive traveling. My roommate in university was Japanese. I went to Japan twice with him. Been to Europe many times. Yeah,
So alcohol about killed you.
oh yeah,
And put you
yeah.
down here.
And thanks to God, this is the truth. I'll be 51 in October next month. I had I had a blood panel done last month. It's miraculous. My liver functions are still good.
That's incredible, because
Yeah.
I know since I've known you, you've battled alcohol still.
Yeah, yeah. I've been
Are you sober now or no?
I am sober now. I'm going to my AA, going to my 12-step meetings.
How many days?
Now I got almost 30.
30 days.
Yeah, almost 30,
You're about
yeah.
to get a chip then, huh?
Exactly, right. So,
Good.
yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
proud of you, Michael.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Okay, so that's how it happened with
Correct.
alcohol. What's the hardest part about living in poverty down here?
Acclimating, adjusting to, you know, a lifestyle that it was completely foreign to me. I mean, this is something that I would see on TV. I never experienced this in my entire life. I wasn't brought up in this type of surrounding. But you know, I made friends down here. I mean, everyone's not bad. Everyone's not a criminal. Everyone's not out to get you. You do meet some nice people down here. So I've actually met some quite nice friends down here. So you know, you just got to watch out. You know, where you go to at nighttime in some areas. But yeah, some people can be very, very decent.
So how has it changed you, poverty? How has it changed you?
A different perspective, obviously. Now I'm looking from the, I would say, outside looking in. You know, where you know I'm not as judgmental. I'm not as critical. I'm more compassionate. I'm more empathetic towards people that that have been lifelong poverty, lifelong drug addiction, lifelong alcoholism. Some horrible stories, sexual abuse when they were children, stuff like that. I mean, just stuff that, I don't know how they, I don't know how they overcome that. But anyway, yeah, I become more empathetic and sympathetic towards my fellow.
What about bitterness? Is there bitterness and resentment there as well?
There is to some degree. Sometimes I wake up and I say to myself, what the bleep am I doing down here? And kind of kick myself in the behind, about, and how to get myself out of the situation, I mean, it's going to be a long road. I mean, it's going to be a long road. I have to start off down here, and I want to try and get up here, but it's going to take time, so, I mean, it took me years to get me down here. It may take me another 1 or 2 years if I stay sober to get me out of the situation, so.
Not if.
When?
As you stay sober, brother.
Exactly.
As you stay sober.
And Rick, I must say one thing. I've known Rick for about 1.5 years. Reverend Rick, he's been excellent. And Jody is an excellent cook. She cooks like my mom. It is home cooking. It's very, very good. A lot of people come down here just for her cooking, and Rick's a very compassionate reverend.
That's Eric, buddy.
Eric. I'm sorry. Eric. I'm sorry, Eric.
The alcohol. See, it's killing all those brain cells.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Eric, I'm sorry, Eric.
Right.
I said Rick.
It's in the middle of America.
Rick.
Easy to remember. America.
Okay.
Whenever you see me, middle of America, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, so my friends are at home watching.
Okay.
They're looking at this right now.
Right.
They're on their iPads, they're on their computers, they're on their laptops. What should they know about what this is like? I mean, what can you tell them that they have zero clue about?
Just when it's I would say, when it's a cold, rainy night, and it gets cold here, obviously in Southern Cal, have compassion and understanding for the people on the street, that have to live and endure this lifestyle. It's very easy to become callous and towards this type of way of life, because we see it in the news all the time. But just think of the individual and see what they've gone through. What they're going through. A lot of children down here too. I don't have any children, thank God, not right now. But a lot of children down on Skid Row, and I was walking down on Skid Row today, and I saw this little girl with a little dog, and I shook my head and I said, this little girl is not, about maybe 4 or 5 years old, something like that. She does not belong down here. She had a little dog. She's playing with a little dog like any little girl would do, and this little girl does not belong in this environment. So. Yeah.
The poverty's heartbreaking, isn't it?
Oh, it is heartbreaking. Yeah, and it gets worse and worse every single day. A lot of mental illness as well. I saw people running out in the middle of the streets. A miracle I haven't got hit by cars too. People just screaming at the top of their lungs, and it's a miracle from God they don't get hit by cars, but they don't. I guess God has a guardian angel watching over them.
This is 5 minutes set apart from the heart. This is my friend Michael. Please keep Michael in your prayers this week. For those of you who are from Long Beach, like I am, lift him up. He worked in Long Beach. Michael invested a good portion of his life there, so continue to lift him up in prayer. For those of you who would like to sponsor this, $20 out of my pocket. People always say, Eric, you don't need to pay us. I'll do this for free. And you know what? I think someone deserves to earn the money that they put in their pocket, and that's the reason I've started doing this and paying the money. And if you would like to support it, all you have to do is contact me directly and let me know. I'm spending my last 20 of the vacation money on this, so I'm at the end of my vacation. It's been wonderful, Michael, and I'm glad you're going to spend it. God bless you. Have a great week. Keep Michael in your prayers.
And keep the ministry going, because Eric does an excellent job here in downtown Los Angeles. He comes here, no pun intended, religiously every single week.
Well, I've been on vacation this week, but I just zipped over here from vacation, so it's been fun. God bless you. Have a great evening.
God